Hey, sixth graders. So Mr. Slaby here with the first part of the lesson today, which is compound sentences today. I will say this: I'm going to reserve on Thursday, Friday. We're going to do a share out of your book covers. So get those in. All right, come on, follow through. It's time to step up and get yourself ready for the next. I know things are going on, guys. I know it's tough, but you have to make it through this. So get your work in, get it done, catch up, take care of business, be responsible, show integrity. It's what we do here at Valley. Okay, so if you're struggling, reach out. I can help you walk you through things. If you're giving up, not an option. Okay? Let's go. I got you. But we can't give up. So today, like I said, share out Thursday, Friday of your wonderful art. We're going to do a quick review of the noun and verb work from yesterday, and then part one of your assignment for today is grammar concepts 2. Compound sentences, yeah. And then we're going to start the crossover today. Which is actually really a good book. And it's broken up. So I'm going to read it. We're only going to read a little bit today because I got to get you thinking about it the right way. Okay? Now, let's go right into it. So yesterday we talked about nouns and verbs, right? You need a noun and verb to make the sentence work, to make a sentence be a sentence. Now, we talked about the different kinds, right? I is a noun. Am is a verb. It's 3 letters. It's 2 words. It's the shortest sentence we have in English, but it is a true sentence because I am is saying I exist. I am here. And that's the next one, right? I am here, literally. But this case, here is not existing. Here means a place. I am here. So we started adding words and we started talking about verb phrases. Sometimes the verb is more than one word. Am playing or are watching. So where we are is right here, that we are in this state of putting sentences together. Now, here's what happens. 6th graders, 7th graders, 8th graders, all the time start writing, and you're like, Mr. Slaby, I get it. Nouns and verbs. I get it. And they start writing, and then they start creating what are called run-ons. So if you don't have a noun and a verb, you have what's called a fragment, not a complete sentence. If you have too many nouns and verbs and not the right punctuation, then you have a run-on, which means it just goes on forever. You have 4 sentences smashed into 10 lines. That's problem 2. So when we talk about this, we have to understand that things are complicated. For instance, let's just take the noun and the verb issue, right? What if I reversed it? Still works, right? I can ask a question like, am I? I just reversed the noun and the verb, and it still works, right? Am I here? Same thing. I still have a verb, am, and I still have a noun, I, that is doing something. I am existing, but I'm putting in a question form. Still works, right? Same thing. Am I playing here? Am I playing the piano over here? Am I playing the piano over here? And are you watching? I'm still doing all the same things here. I'm using nouns and verbs. I'm just switching the order, but they're still there, right? So you got to understand that that's part of this process. And again, you need at least one noun and one verb phrase to have a complete sentence. If you do not have that, you have what's called a fragment. It's not complete, a part of something. But here's where we go into another layer. Fanboys. Yeah, you're going to remember this forever because I did. Fanboys stands for the first letter of what are called conjunctions. Okay? Conjunctions. Now, these are, if you know what a conjunction is, it's a junction is a place where 2 things meet, like crossroads. Conjunctions are words that connect sentences. So, for instance, for and nor, but, I said but, or yet or so are the basics. They're not the only ones, but these are the way to remember that all of these words, these 7 words, connect sentences because compound means more than. So these, if I have a noun and a verb up here, I have a sentence. But if I start adding 2 nouns and then each noun has its own verb, suddenly I have 2 sentences. So let me give an example. Okay? I am here is a sentence, period. I am lost is a period. But I don't want to write that back to back, that seems like kind of like stuffy. Like it's just start and stop it, start and stop it. What if I want to flow it together? I could combine these into a compound sentence, which is two sentences in one. I am here, comma, and I am lost. Period. There we go. So I have a noun, I. What is I doing? It is existing, am. Oh, I have another noun, I, and I have another verb that I is doing, am lost. And this comma separates the two sentences, and this conjunction makes it work. Okay? There it is. And these are all examples of it, right? The dog loves turkey is a sentence. I could put a period there. And I could say, I could do this. It is meat. Another sentence. But I don't want to do that. I want to combine it. Same thing with and. The dog loves turkey, comma, and it is meat. Again, dog, what is a dog doing? Loves. It's doing something. And it is the turkey. What is it doing? It exists. It is something. The dog does not love turkey. Ooh, now I've got a 3-word verb phrase. What is a dog doing? It's not loving something. And what is the turkey doing? Or actually, I should change this one. Nor does its master. So now the master is another noun, and it does not. It's implied because of this nor. See how complicated all this stuff is? It is. But if you just understand that the comma and the nor helps smush two sentences together. The dog loves turkey. Noun, verb, but it is meat. Noun, verb. All right. So ultimately, you're going to mess around with this today. This is a little more complicated. You might need help. I'm here. But I want you to write 4 compound sentences today about anything in your reader's notebook. All right? So anything. So just like yesterday's assignment, I don't care what your sentences are about. I just want to read that you were doing, multi-word sentences that have a noun and a verb. Now you're going to have 2 nouns and 2 verbs. Each noun will have 1 verb that it's doing. So I want you to try to do a 6-word sentence, and I want you to try to use and. Now I want you to try an 8-word sentence, but I want you to use the word but. I said but. Well, I want you to try a 10-word sentence, and I want you to use the word or, and I want you to have one sentence be 16 words, I want you to use the word and. And again, just like yesterday, underline all the nouns, circle all the verbs, box, forgot about this, box all conjunctions with the comma. And the reason why? So that you understand that the comma and the conjunction go together. And then you're going to submit a picture of your work to this discussion, just like you did yesterday, and then listen to me read the crossover. So if we look at yesterday's work, here's what we're going to do. Just like yesterday, we underline the noun. So I is a noun. Oh, and I is a noun. What is I doing? I is am, which is, right? Verb. So I circle it. Am lost is a verb phrase that goes with this I, so it gets circled, and then I've boxed and notice that comma's right there. Same thing with this one. You were sitting, comma, and I was standing. Those are 2 different sentences smushed together to make a compound sentence. You is a noun. What was you doing? You were sitting. Were sitting is the verb. And is my conjunction, my connector. That comma's there. And then I have I was standing. What is I? Noun. What is I doing? Was standing is the verb. Okay, so I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 6-word sentence. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I would need just another word here. All right, so that's what I want you to do for part 1. And then after that, after you submitted that, then you go on to reading the crossover with me. All right, good luck. I'm here. Reach out. Let's do this. All this is in Schoology.